It's Speed Math Relay Day. Your team has 3 problems to solve as fast as they can before the other team does. So, let's hop to it. We have the equation right over here. This is our equation. Okay, so what is x? Well, your first instinct would be, okay, let me solve for x. So you might want to evaluate this fraction right over here. This evaluates to 81 over 9 plus 7 over 9, right? So that's 88 over 9. Okay, so what can we do now? We have x plus 7 over x equals 88 over 9. Well, I want to get rid of this x in the denominator right over here, so let's multiply both sides by x. Now we have x times x plus 7 over x equals this thing times x. Okay, so now we can use the distributive property to evaluate this further. This one on the left would be x squared plus 7, right? And this one on the right would just be 88 over 9x. Looks like this is involving some quadratics, and wow. So remember that this is Speed Math Relay Day, not Tedious Equations Relay Day. So all of these questions should be able to be solved in under 2 minutes, probably. We're doing something wrong here. Let's look at the original equation and see if we can use another approach. So our original was x plus 7 over x equals 9 plus 7 over 9. Just the way it rolls off the tongue proposes a pattern. X plus 7 over x equals 9 plus 7 over 9. This is just substitution. All they did was take the same expression and put in a value for x. X, 9, and 9. So x equals 9. Okay? And we move forward. All that trouble with quadratics put you a bit behind the other team, so you have to speed it up if you want to have a chance at winning the speed relay. Here's the next problem. Okay, so we have the set right over here. This is our set. A, B, C, D, 24. Where A, B, C, and D are odd consecutive integers that add up to 24. What is the median of this data set? Well, we want to find the median, so in essence we want to find out what the value of C is. C is the middle number of this set, right? We also know that A, B, C, and D are odd consecutive integers that add up to 24. So an equation representing this would be A plus B plus C plus D equals 24. So since odd consecutive integers are all 2 away from each other, we can say that B equals A plus 2, C equals A plus 4, and D equals A plus 6, where A is odd, where A is an odd integer. We can substitute these values into the equation A plus B plus C plus D equals 24 to get, wow, okay, A plus 2 plus A plus 4 plus A plus 6 equals 24. Now we can combine like terms. This yields, okay, so we can combine these A's right over here. This gives us 4A plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 24. Now combine the constants. Now we have 4A plus 12 equals 24. Now let's solve for A. So we can subtract 12 from both sides of this equation. Minus 12 and minus 12. This yields 4A equals 12. Now we can divide both sides of the equation by 4 to get A equals 3. And you might want to scroll this answer down and move on, but be careful because we didn't answer the question. This is asking for the median of the set, so we're finding out the value of C. We know that C equals A plus 4, which is 3 plus 4, which is 7. The answer is 7. That's the median of the data set. And your team writes the answer down and moves forward, so you just might have a shot at winning this. Okay, are you ready for our third and final problem? I've got another sheet of paper here because it looks like we're running out of room. So, here it is. In the figure above, okay, I see. This is a geometry problem. I'm going to try and draw this figure. So we have 4 circles right over here. Yeah, I'm not so good at drawing, I'm sorry. It looks kind of like a target. See that? Okay. And these two, okay, so I'm going to get out my pencil for this. These two are shaded, okay? And this one's also shaded. Yeah. Okay, I think you get the picture. So the problem says that these circles have a common center point right there, and their radii are 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively. The question is, what is the ratio of the area of the smallest shaded ring to the area of the large shaded ring? Okay, so just basically, what is the ratio of the areas between this disk and this disk? So let's calculate the area of these shaded disks, right? We know that the formula for finding the area of a circle is area equals pi r squared, where r is the radius of the circle. So let's come up with a formula for the area of this largest shaded ring right over here. Well, that will just be the area of this big circle minus the area of this circle, right? We know that the radius of this big circle is 4, so what's its area? Well, just substitution. Pi times 4 squared. Now, what is the area of this second largest circle right over here? Well, the radius of that circle is 3, so its area would be pi times 3 squared. Okay, and we need to subtract these two. So what is this? 4 squared is 16, and 3 squared is 9. So this is equal to 16 pi minus 9 pi, which is 7 pi. Okay, so the area of the big shaded ring is 7 pi. We're halfway there. What's the area of this shaded ring right over here? The area of that ring is equal to the area of this circle minus the area of this smallest circle, okay? So the radius of this circle is 2, so its area would be pi times 2 squared. And the radius of the smallest circle is 1, so the area of that circle would just be pi times 1 squared. And we are subtracting these two. So pi times 2 squared, well, that's just 4 pi. And pi times 1 squared, well, that's just pi. Okay, so we're left with 4 pi minus pi, or just 3 pi. So the ratio of the area of the smaller disk to the bigger disk is 3 pi to 7 pi. And we can see that these pi's cancel out right over here. We're left with 3 over 7. And we're finished with the math relay. Your team turns in your paper before the astonished eyes of the other team and wins. We have claimed victory once again.